everybody, Eileen with Kidfunideas, and I'm here with another fun craft. Today I thought we would make a three-piece band, and today I thought we would make a drum and drumsticks out of recycled materials. This is an antiseptic wipes container. I thought we would make some exciting maracas, and I thought we would make our own string guitar that you could play in your own garage band. So let's get started. All right, so first thing we're going to look and try to make is the drum. And for this project, what you'll need is either a oatmeal container, like the Quaker Oats container, or I used one of these antiseptic wipes containers. Now, once it's empty, and it's completely empty, you can cover it in tissue paper squares, like I did with this one. I used these little squares of tissue paper and just glued them onto the side of the container. But if you don't have something like that, and you do have colored tissue, like maybe out of a gift bag or something like that, you can tear that and also glue it to the wipes container. Just put down a little layer of glue, put the tissue right on top, and wait for it to dry. And then when it's all dry, being glued to the just cover it with another layer of the glue or Mod Podge and you'll be fine. So if you don't feel like gluing something on, you can always just get a little piece of white paper and make your own design or a piece of a magazine and cover it like that. So a whole bunch of different ways to decorate your drum. So for the drumsticks, once you've got your container all decorated, what I used were chopsticks that we had from a takeout container, a piece of paper towel, and let's see, and some duct tape. So you'll separate your chopsticks like this, and you just need one small square. I'm going to cut this one actually in half to make your drumsticks. So a little small square, and it's folded in half like that. Folded in half again. So now you have it folded in half. Now you're going to put your chopstick right inside here, and then you're just going to roll that up. Kind of tricky. All right, once it's rolled up, get a little piece of tape to hold it down for you, and then you can get a piece of duct tape, and I'm going to use pink again because that's the color I have. Tear off a piece and just go around it. Now if you don't have chopsticks, you can use a pencil and it'll work just fine, and then you'll have a nice little drumstick to go with your drum. So that's for the drum and the drumsticks. Next we're going to make the maracas, and for that we used little plastic Easter eggs. So we took just one of your plain plastic Easter eggs and gave it about a teaspoon or 2 teaspoons of white rice in there. You can put little peas or beans and just shut it tight, and then took a little strip of duct tape and went around the outside to keep it closed. You want to make sure you have something sealing that edge closed so that when you shake it, all the rice doesn't go flying out. So now we have 2 maracas. So we have our maracas and we have our drum. And if you get 2 drums, you could make a little bongo pair. Just tape them both together and you can have a bongo pair. All right, so for the last instrument, we had another little takeout container, and it's just a pretend guitar. And if you notice, there's a couple of different size rubber bands in here. We've got a great big thick one here. You hear that sound? And we've got a little bit thinner one. They all make a little bit different sound because of how thick they are and how tight the tension is. So for this we have a little takeout container, and I have a variety of rubber bands, a big thick one. We're just going to put that right over the container and onto the back. So it's like that on the back and that on the front. See that? And we're going to just keep applying them to the container, one after the other, until you have all your rubber bands on here. And you can try different size rubber bands. It'll give you different sounds. Once you get the rubber bands on there, how you want them and the sounds that you want, you're going to want to tape the back so that they stay in place. So that sounds pretty good. So then you're going to flip it over onto the back side and take some real strong tape, and I'm just going to keep using this pink duct tape because that's what's on my desktop, and I'm going to tape that down in place. Okay, just like that. Once you've taped that down in place, you can cover the whole back of it, and then I just used a smushed paper towel roll like this to make, just flatten it right out, and attached that to the back of this as well with some tape. And then you can decorate that however you want. I just put some pretend strings on here so that it looked like a guitar. And then you have it. There you have it. You have your guitar and your exciting maracas and your drum and drumsticks. Okay. Well, I hope you guys make your own three-piece band, and I will see you next time with more fun projects. Bye for now.